And we're back. Week 3 recap, Week 4 preview. Another week, another loss for me. Not a shock there. Let's jump into it. Rob takes this one 153.1 to 109.2. Brady and Gronk go off. And my team just sucks. Tell me if you heard that one before. Going 0-3, 2 years in a row. Probably next year, I think I might just commission and not play. Game 2, Ariel versus Will. Will takes this one 125 to 87.2. It's safe to say that these two are much better at fantasy sports than real life sports. I see Ariel's team making a run at the playoffs, probably like a 5 or 6 seed. Will's team looks to be in the playoffs again, unless something catastrophic happens. Game 3 of Week 3 is Nick losing to Virgil, 135.4 to 87.4. I believe Virgil had Stephon Diggs go off. I'm not sure. I don't fact check. Nick's team looks to be in the bottom tier of the league with Jordan and myself. If I had to guess, probably one of 3 of us battling out for the zebra, but anything can happen. Next up, we have Mike beating Jordan. In this current climate, I'm not sure that one black dude in a zebra costume running from 11 white-ish guys is a good look. So, Jordan, I hope you pick it up, dude. Yeah. Kurt continues to be on a roll here. He improves to 2-1. I think taking down Crispy 157.9 to 101.8. Crispy also looks to be on the fringe of making the playoffs here early on. I'm not sure about the strength of his team. Kurt looks good. Kurt looks like he drafted a much more solid squad than his zebra year last year. Last but not least, Pete takes down Rags. In what would have been a much closer matchup if Amari Cooper didn't go missing. Final score 156.1 to 142.5. Rags, stop betting, dude. Jumping into Week 4 previews, I'm going up against Kurt, and I'm probably going to lose. No shock there. Game 2, Ariel goes up against Nick. Nick is actually projected to lose by more points than I am, so Godspeed. I hate rooting for Rob in anything, particularly life in general. But I'd like to see Will get a loss here. I think Rob, Gronkowski, and Tom Brady put up like 50 on Carolina again, so fuck you, Will. Mike going up against Virgil here. I think Mike gets another W. Virgil needed huge performance out of Stephon Diggs last week to put up those numbers. With that said, Virgil has a strong team, even with the loss of David Johnson. But I think Mike takes this one. Pete goes up against Jordan here, and it doesn't look good. So, welcome to the 0-4 club, my friend. Next up is Rags up against Crispy. Rags takes a lot of L's on his own, and apparently he was real upset last week when I picked him to lose. He did lose, so I got that one right. But I think he beats Crispy here. He hit on Cook, and OBJ's back to full strength. So even drafting Antonio Gates doesn't seem to set him back too much. Hopefully he just doesn't bet and lose all of his money this week. That about wraps up this week's recap and previews. I filmed this early on a Tuesday, so we'll see what kind of waiver wire blunders happen tomorrow. I'm sure we'll hear about it on the group chat. Until next week, peace.